All right, welcome to the channel. So today we're going to work on the Honda Navi. We're going to install a quad lock system and kind of show you what that all entails. This one actually has the wireless head, so we're going to actually have to wire it up to the Navi itself.
We're going to be using the headlight wire that we used for a switched wire, so that way the head doesn't stay on constantly as well.
So it's going to be like connected to the ignition basically. So that way you turn it off, turn it on. You can always do it directly to the battery, but to your point, then it's always on and you want to be able to turn it off. So
right.
Makes sense. Cool.
So before we get into it, why don't we roll the intro?
Cool. So do you want to go through basically all the items that are needed for a quad lock setup?
Sure. All right. So the quad lock comes with 3 different rings. One's for a 7/8 inch bar. One's for an inch, and I think the other one's 1 1/4 bar. So you'll see different ones of these. We're using a 7/8 inch bar, so we'll be using this one. Here's your bar clamp. This is the arm that'll extend it up. For the iPhone users, this vibration dampener is amazing, because if you don't have it, after a couple hundred miles, you'll see that your vibration in your phone will start to go weird when you're taking pictures or video, and it won't be a still frame.
So that's basically a dampener to make it so it doesn't vibrate as much on the motorcycle?
Right, so it's got rubber grommets in here, so that way it absorbs the vibration in it. And then we've got the wireless head. And then because quad lock is proprietary, you'll need to have a quad lock case. So out of all of this, the most expensive portion of it is your upfront cost, which is going to be this piece. And then if you get a new phone, a new case is usually anywhere between $20 and $25 from them.
That's not too bad.
No, it's not.
Cool. Well, I think next shot will be on the handlebar and putting it on, huh?
Absolutely.
Awesome. All right, we got the whole bike taken apart as far as we need. I'm going to go through some of the additional items that we have to be able to wire up the wireless charging head. So what do we have?
All right, so we've got a battery tender pigtail that we're going to put into the battery, or to the switch wire right here. You can buy these at any parts store. Really, I got this one from, I think, Advanced Auto. You can see it's a Die Hard brand, and it's just a pigtail, and it's got the piece on it for the battery tender for you to plug in and charge your battery. But instead of connecting it straight to the battery, we're using it as a switched wire, because battery tender makes a USB piece that you can plug your USB cord right into, and it plugs right into that pigtail. So it'll work out well this way. And there you go. And then you can charge anything you want from it. So if you're not going to be using the wireless charging head, you can plug a different USB into it to maybe charge, your comm system that you have on your helmet, or whatever you're going to be using. In order to splice all that in to the battery, our switch wire right here, I've got a mechanical wire splice. And basically what it'll do is it'll take it and it puts a bridge from your power wire over to a second slot on here, and there's the bridge, and you'll just crimp it down. And that's about it.
Very cool. Yeah, I like those USB heads. Makes it universal. Use it for whatever you need. And you can always rip that off, throw it onto a charger if you needed. Not in this instance, just because we're going straight to ignition, but you do have that ability as well for people that have them connected just to the battery.
Yep.
All right, well, let's get this all put into the Navi.
Let's do it.
All right, so we have everything, I would say loosely put together, right?
Yeah. So let's do the moment of truth. See if we've got any power coming up to this wireless head up here.
Yeah.
We got light.
We got light, absolutely.
Put a phone on and see if it's charging. There we go.
Yeah.
Wireless charging.
Fully charged in 60 minutes. Sweet deal. Cool. I think next steps, we'll do some finishing touches, right? I think we want to put this cable through that cable strap, you know, just clean things up a little, and then we'll go ahead and finish
Reassemble.
this off. Yeah, sounds good. And there we go. So the quad lock is all installed. We have the charging mount all set up so it charges wirelessly. We got the bike all cleaned up. Everything looks clean install. You did really well.
I think it looks good. It'll be nice now that I can ride and not have to worry about my phone dying as we're driving down the road.
Yeah. Yep. No, the quad lock, I mean, I'm not a fan of the price,
Neither am I.
but I am a fan of the product. It just works.
Absolutely. And then we have, still upcoming, we have the jet kit coming in. We have the exhaust coming in from Hot Lap Japan. We have a couple other things that are going to happen. We'll talk about that later on.
Yeah, absolutely. That'll conclude it for this episode. As always, thank you for watching. Please ensure that you like, share, and subscribe.
Have a good one.
Take care. Bye-bye.